Hey guys, it's Elizabeth here from Neverland Creative, and today I'm going to be going through my process for February of 2017 in my Project Life album. If you watch the January process, you'll know that I'm doing this monthly instead of weekly because I'm working backwards and I'm actually doing 2017. I'm still doing Project Life of 2018 and I'm doing that weekly in 9x12. I have process videos for week 2 and 3 right now on my YouTube channel. But I thought I would give you a look at what I'm doing for 2017 as well. As you can see, I already have the photos put in page protectors for February. I'm trying to keep it at about 2 page protectors for each month, 3 if I have a lot of pictures, but as you can see, January was 2 page protectors back and front, and then February is 2 page protectors back and front, which gives me a lot of room for all of my photos and some journaling spots as well to tell the story. So, as you can see, what I've already done is put the photos in their spots, and I'm doing this kind of chronologically. I keep a pretty good record even when I'm not doing Project Life, so I have an idea of what goes on every month and like when it went on. So, I do tend to go chronologically by the date that the photo was taken, but it doesn't really bother me if some photos are not in the right order. I just like the fact that they're all in the album, and I get to tell their stories in a way that my family can look at for years to come. So this first page is actually already done. I have a few cards from the 2017 February collection from Ali Edwards. It's called Stories by the Month, and this was just a set that I actually, the digital set that I just printed on my home computer and put some journaling on there. So, as you can see, I have February. I used these really old A Beautiful Mess pink alpha stickers for February since, you know, pink is kind of synonymous with February and the month of love and all that. So, in this one, I talk about the football game. I didn't include any pictures of that because I didn't really think that it worked well in my album to have, like, a football picture right there. But I did talk about it because it was very important in our house. Both my husband and I were really excited for that game. Because I have a lot of spaces open for journaling, I actually included a few filler cards, and I'm planning on including a few in this spread as well. As you can see, I've tried to use those alpha stickers at least once on each spread. And I'm really excited for how this goes. So I will be taking you through the process of how I finished up the month of February, and I hope you enjoy it.
Alright, so we're starting off this process by looking at what I'm doing on the computer to make these digital story cards. So as you can see, I'm just making regular 3x4 inch rectangles. And then once that's done, I'm going to rotate them so that there's 3 3x4s lengthwise down the page. But when I put writing on my 3x4 cards, I always like to flip them to the orientation they're going to be when they're printed and put into my album. So as you can see, I have that one 3x4, and I just picked out a card from Ali Edwards' Review Story Kit, which I believe was from January of 2017. I might be wrong, but I think that's what that one was from. And as you can see, that card does not have the same colors that I wanted in the rest of my February month. So I just grabbed a card that had all of the colors that I wanted to use, and that was from Ali Edwards' Heart Story Kit. And I'm just using my paint bucket tool to change the color of all of the numbers on this review card. So as you can see, I zoomed in to about 150% just so that I could make sure that I didn't do like I did before and turn the whole card that hot pink color. So as you can see, it's really simple once you get the hang of it. It didn't take me very long at all. And I really love that with the digital elements, you can change the colors to exactly what you need to fill in your spread. And as you can see, I'm just filling in the 1 through 10. And for the 10 fun facts for this, I actually decided to do 10 fun facts of what my daughter was doing that month. She was 5 months old in February of 2017. So there was a lot of things that she was doing that I want to remember, and I have been very bad at keeping a baby book up. So this is how I'm going to document some of the things that she was doing in her 5th month. So as you can see, I just rotated all of those layers, and you do that by pressing shift and then clicking on all the layers you want to include and rotating them. And then I did that with all of the cards that I wanted to print out, which you can see right here. They're all printed on regular cardstock. And I did that process with pretty much all of them. Some of them are from the Heart Story Kit, and then others are from other story kits, and I recolored some things so that they all matched. So as you can see, I have a 10 fun facts card. I have a story card that says what I love the most, love you, which is all about Valentine's Day. And as you can see, that middle spot is actually a 4x6 slot, but I'm going to be using 2 3x4 photos, well, a photo and a journaling card, to put into that slot. So I'm just using some tape to adhere those two together. It's not the best way to adhere those. A lot of people use cardstock or regular paper and tape the individual cards on the paper, but I just really wanted something quick, and honestly it works for what I'm doing. Those cards are not going to be going out of their page protectors, so I think it will work. And I'm just doing that with the one on the other side. And obviously you do have to pay attention to which cards you want where, and if both of them are facing the right direction, which is what I was checking there. But it's a really simple way to use a 4x6 slot for 2 3x4s. So right now I'm just looking through everything, and I knew I wanted to add some embellishments because I really want to use some of the embellishments. And at first I was going to use these chipboard elements from the February Stories by the Month kit that I got this month from Allie Edwards, but I decided against that because I really want to keep those for this February, so February of 2018. And I didn't want to use all of the sentiments for last year. So instead, I'm actually using this sticker book that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and it is the Jen Hadfield Heart and Home collection. And since it's Heart and Home, it really works for a Valentine's Day, February type spread because it has lots of hearts and gold and pink and really pastel-y colors, which worked really well. I believe that when I just put it on the picture of the 3 of us says we are family or something like that. And that pink sticker that I just added says love. The photo of all 3 of us has a wooden heart sticker that says you are my home, and then I added a sentiment that says I love my people because, you know, those are my 3 favorites, my 2 favorites, plus me. And I really liked the pastel colors of this set. I love the Heart and Home collection, and when I saw this at Hobby Lobby, I absolutely had to have it, and I actually had a 40% off coupon, so instead of $20, it was somewhere around 10-ish. As you can see, that one on the top right corner says love, and I'm just going to be adding 2 more embellishments right here to that top card that I taped together of my husband and my daughter. Those are 2 separate 3x4s. And I just added a sentiment that says family matters and then a little gold heart. So I think that turned out really cute. I'm just looking through a couple of other sentiments. I put blessed on that card at the bottom, which is what you can see here. And that's pretty much it. Alrighty.
Alright, so this is my February 2017 all done. As you saw, I created a couple of cards using the Allie Edwards Story Kit cards, and I just do all of my journaling on the computer because it's just easier that way, since I'm printing out the cards anyway. And I did a few embellishments with the Jen Hadfield Homemade sticker book. I will link that down below in the show notes. And I'm dropping everything. But this is how it turned out. I'm really happy with how fast this is going, and I'm really excited to continue and do March of 2017. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Thanks so much. Bye.